This is your one and only Firespark81 with your daily dose of video goodness, and welcome to an entirely new series of Dungeons 3. So we're just going to play through the campaign. This is going to be a little mini-series here. So yeah, let's get to it. We don't need tutorials. We're just going to go for the main campaign and play.
A long, long time ago, the absolute evil had, in the famous predecessor to this game, subjugated the known world and defeated good. Now, in a world full of blackness and despair, it spent its days sipping cocktails from the skulls of its enemies and forging new plans over a grilled unicorn kebab. Unfortunately, there wasn't much left to forge. A few orc wedges, the occasional trick played on the little snots. There just wasn't anything left to conquer. As the weeks and months passed, the absolute evil grew ever more reticent and seclusive. From time to time, one could hear a slight murmur from the depressed evil's super-secret laboratory in the depths of the dungeon. Its creatures grew more worried with each passing day, and even started to miss its ingenious evil tricks. It was a somewhat confusing time for them. No beatings, no torture, and no being sent to a senseless death. On the other hand, it was a rather nice change. Eons passed, and the unicorn supply dwindled until suddenly, one wonderful day, the evil genius evil joyfully burst from its super-secret laboratory. It finally had a new goal. An unknown continent, as often found in sequels, lay to the east, sheltered from the wicked evil by naught but a puny little ocean. It immediately had a fleet built. This was so powerful that it covered the horizon from north to south and was manned by the best and most powerful creatures at the devious evil's command. The fleet set sail for the crossing to this new continent, left the harbor, and sank. Yet that mattered naught to the couldn't-give-a-hoot-about-its minions evil. It instructed its goblins and little snots to design an even more powerful fleet. These new ships were gigantic. Loaded with devious evil's second-best creatures, the fleet set out. And that sank as well.
Of course, because we have to start from scratch. Everything's got to sink.
The annoyed evil saved his relentless anger towards the shipbuilders for later. Obviously, it would have to take care of the matter itself. With a sigh, it cast a spell and created a shadow of itself, a creature of absolute darkness and evilness. This shadow flew across the water towards the east. There, it would find a vessel, a corruptible being that would subjugate this land in the name of evil, and the shadow had the perfect target in mind. The great paladin Tanos, hero of the totally Eastern Kingdoms and a repugnantly good fellow. He was visiting the fatiguing library in Tristram with his comrades to see his foster daughter Talia.
Well now, Talia, tell me about your studies. Are you making progress with the writings of the ancient sages?
Yes, dear
Is it just me, or do these have a bit of a
I have
Warcraft
thoroughly
feel?
digested it and have come a
buildings.
step closer to the good. The desire within me to do evil is defeated.
Really? Excellent. I am proud of you, my child. Continue to concentrate on your studies. I must go to Stormbreeze to clear up a few matters. I'll be back soon. In the meantime, my loyal friend Grimly will protect the country. Should anything trouble you, you can turn to him. Isn't that right, Grimly?
Aye, of course, Janos. I'll keep an eye on the damned elf. Your daughter. You can count on me.
Then I'll see you soon, my friends. May the goddess watch over you, and the light burn eternally.
Bon voyage, dear father. I'll make you so proud of me. Who does good is good.
Yuck. Disgusting phrases like that always leave such a nasty taste in my mouth. These abnormally good heroes, on the other hand, had no inkling of the malignity gathered to the south. One moment a herd of sheep was peacefully grazing, and the next moment, whomp! With a fulminant explosive effect that ate up half our special effects budget, the shadow entered the world. His target, a dark elf caught between good and evil, was very close. As the shadow of the unspeakably evil moved through the world, all around it died. Plants withered. Animals perished. Sort of like a picnic with my family.
I love how this game makes fun of itself, and it's full of jokes. It's good times. Oh, look at that. That is cool. You can see it like creeping along as we move. But yeah, this game, the narrator in this game is freaking great. It makes fun of itself. It makes all kinds of funny jokes.
Found itself very, very close to Tristram. It could practically feel its target's presence.
Take these lanterns, men, and let the light of the goddess shine. For the
Can we go over this way? Nope. Guess we have to go all the way around.
Here somewhere.
Stay out of the lights.
For the darkness.
Yep.
I mean, for the light. Sorry, I'm still in training.
Oh yeah.
Yes, well, that is somewhat suboptimal. Naturally, the shadow of the almighty evil was an incredibly powerful creature. But, well, light was a bit of an issue. It would certainly be wise to stay out of the lantern light.
Oh, how are we gonna get past that? So this game is
The shadow reached the entrance to Tristram. Fortunately, this one was not closed, but it was brightly lit. Luckily, there was an unfortunate guard on patrol that the shadow was able to possess, thanks to its incredible powers. As long as it wasn't in the light.
Oh, here we go.
The shadow of absolute evil melded with the guard and took control of his body. Thus, it was able to pass through the gate with ease.
But yeah, there's a little bit of RTS aspects to this game.
What was that? I think there was something wrong with that last beer.
Unfortunately, the shadow's possession only lasted a short while before the guard was able to free himself. Still, it was long enough to get past the gate. The shadow's target was close, so close. Talia, the dark elf. Soon she would fight on the side of evil.
May the goddess be with you, my friends. It will soon be time to open the orphanage in the fatiguing library. Come to the big square and join in the festivities.
Well, I don't know.
I had actually kind of planned to spend the evening in the bathhouse.
Friends, this orphanage is very important to my father. Tanos, you know, the mighty paladin, the one you really don't want to offend.
Yeah, all right, we'd love to come.
Excellent! May the light of the goddess shine upon you, and let us experience this exhilarating spectacle in the big square together. Follow me, my friends, for evil, the light, I mean. Keep the light burning bright, for the night is dark and full of terrors or errors or something like that.
She's struggling. She's struggling with that light and evil thing. But yeah, I like how the name of the town is Tristram, and it looks like it's very Warcraft feel to it. The human race, you know, you guys know, you know what I'm talking about. It's the same overall theme and look and feel and all that good stuff. And it's got the name of Diablo's town, Tristram, which is kind of funny. We need to possess somebody. Can we possess the... Oh, he's carrying a torch. And that dude is not... We might be able to possess this guy. Not sure how we can get to him, though. This guy's all up in our way. Alright, you need to get out of our way, buddy. We need to get over here to this guy. Yep, go on about your patrol. Hurry up, I'm impatient. I want to get on with the dungeon building. Come on, you don't see me, just keep moving. There you go, just keep moving. I'm gonna go over here and possess this mage. Can I do it? There we go. Possession. Okay, now we gotta hurry.
Stop holding the lantern in my face.
Pretty sure we have to go through here.
I am Grimly, king of the...
Oh, we can actually use his abilities too. That's pretty cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no.
I have no need of any stupid lamp shining.
Oh, come on. Nope. Was that not the guy we're supposed to possess then? If we can't walk around that way? I don't think we can possess these guys because they're in the light. We need somebody that's not in the light. It's gotta be over here. Oh, you know what? I bet we can walk through that way. Oh, stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. Get out of here. Oh, it sucks. The only thing we can do is possess people. All right. Come on, let's go over here. Move faster, you stupid shadow. Okay, we're gonna wait for this guy and then we're gonna possess him and walk across that way. I think that's what we're supposed to do. Okay, there we go. Now, possess him. Hurry, before we get into any more light. All right, yeah. So here we go. Now we can possess him, run this way, and that should get us around, maybe?
Enough chit-chat, men.
Yes.
You stay
Okay.
here and secure the area.
So here we
I
go.
have to go check my invention. Stay alert. I can feel something evil lurking in the area. And it's not just that damn point.
In the distance, one could hear the unbearably good bells of a church. They must be marking the opening of the orphanage in the fatiguing library. Heroes with lanterns began to stream in that direction. The crossing on a red signal evil shadow swore, or would have if it had a mouth, and tried to avoid the lanterns as much as possible.
Yeah, I know we're supposed to avoid the land. Oh no. Okay. Can we just follow this guy? Where is this lady? I just want to possess this lady. Oh, of course, this guy's gonna block me. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Keep going, run, run. I mean, float, float. You can't really run. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go around this way. And then possess her, because she's the one we're after.
Finally! The time had come, and the shadow of the past is...
My dear father would be very proud were he with us today. He would be overjoyed to see us give the young and the needy a place to live and thrive. That's why I'm happy to take this orphanage and destroy it utterly, and all of you with it.
What did she say?
Die!
And she's lost her mind. Alright.
I feel the power within me. Oh, it's over 9,000!
Unimagined powers surfaced in Talia. The black magic of the Dark Elves. She immediately began to unleash these powers of chaos upon the world.
Jesus, fireballing everybody to death. It's over 9,000! I love this game.
To the slaughter!
So I've played this game a little bit. I've played the skirmishes. I haven't actually played the campaign because I wanted to save the campaign for the Let's Play.
The Dark Elf raged through Tristram's inexperienced guards. She thereby built up a tremendous inner energy, which she released into the world as a focus beam, while screaming, Kamehameha! Meanwhile, in the fatiguing library, they waited eagerly with coffee and cake for Talia to show up and open the new orphanage. The energy beam hit the cake with a resounding zap and reduced it to ashes. Oh yes, and the rest of the building and everyone inside it as well.
That's awesome.
The narcissistic evil patted itself on the shoulder for this. Or it would have, but the metal armor always made such a terrible clonking noise when it tried. But then again, that's what little snots are for. Obviously, the Dispatch Shadow had found a perfect vessel in the Dark Elf. Talia had already earned the title of Employee of the Month, with the utter destruction of the fatiguing library, as well as half of Tristram. The destruction of an orphanage and the bombardment of innocent citizens with magic missiles immediately made her the minion-wasting evil's new favorite henchperson. Her evil deeds complete, Talia withdrew into the vaults beneath the ruins of the fatiguing library. There, between the slaughterhouse and Mad Archbishop Lazarus's apartments, she prepared to create something powerful in the name of the absolutely ultimately evil.
The Dungeon Heart.
A dungeon heart, the cornerstone of any dungeon's power. Far away, Paladin of Light and Talia's former mentor, Tanos, was on his way to the Empire's capital of Stormbreeze. Naive and trusting as he was whistling cheerfully to himself, with no inkling of his foster daughter's
recognize that
dark
dragon?
deeds. Though he was aware that as a dark elf, she always had a core of evil in her. He had hoped to defeat it through religious indoctrination with ancient mad writings. Well, old bean, you thought wrong.
All right, finally.
Tristram in ruins. Talia, the dark elf, had turned to evil and laid the fatiguing library in ruins. Now she began to build a small
Yes,
power
let's
base
just play
in its
it. Let's get
vaults.
to some gameplay.
Tristram looked like the leftovers from a heavy metal concert.
What? What have I done? Oh no! I've fallen to evil again. Father will be beside himself. He was right when he said, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Although, in a way, it was fun to be evil. Burning things, pillaging, and showing those nasty goody two-shoes where the hammer hangs. They just look down at me anyway. My revenge will be terrible.
So you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain. That's a quote from something. I just can't remember what it is.
Monologue, something happened around her. From the depths arose a pulsating crystal filled with the magic-savvy evil's power. A dungeon heart. Not to be confused with those dungeon hearts from other games. We don't want to be sued again.
Hello, greetings. What seems to be your boggle?
Secret mental messages were exchanged between Talia and the mentally savvy evil's crystal. We could explain this in detail at this point, but that would require a 3-hour monologue on my part, and I am definitely not being paid enough for that.
Right then. I will make these people suffer for mocking me. Father's henchmen never liked me anyway, and always insulted me, calling me pointy-eared. It's time for my well-deserved revenge!
Game logic internalizing evil had given Talia an assignment. Out there on the surface were shamelessly good places in urgent need of destruction.
Nah, no problem. I'll take care of it. I and an evil army.
Naturally, the strategically well-versed evil did not send its new general into battle alone. A dungeon had to be built, and creatures hired to provide her with a powerful army. Of course, the sophisticatedly thinking evil already knew which way the wind blew in a dungeon. However, should it be hit by short-term memory loss, it could effortlessly look up things in the fabulous almanac.
Okay, now that I think all the talking in-game is done, I can start my commentary. So, looks like we got off to an easy start, and the skirmishes, there's 2 entrances to the dungeon. It looks like there's only 1 entrance, which is kind of nice. That makes it much easier to defend against things. So we're just going to start mining out as much of this gold as possible, and then I will make the dungeon look nice after the fact. I just need to
The grandiose evil's helpers
as much
had
of this
not
as I
been
can.
idle. Well, they hadn't exhausted themselves either, but anyway, there were now some research projects the researching evil could pursue. The new improved research menu, TM, was now available.
Now see, here's a little trick. Because the dungeon is similar to a tower defense, while up above
Discovered a room in the underground.
Oh my gosh, stop talking so I can talk. The up above is more like an RTS. So what you want to do, what does this do? Hold on. Can I highlight over it? Is it not gonna, can we pick it up? Increases creature's armor a little. All right, where is our main lady? Here we go. And then we just drop that on her and then it becomes hers. Anyway, what you want to do is you want to create a path. There has to be a path from the dungeon entrance to the dungeon heart. Just like with any tower defense, you can't block that. But what we can do is make that path longer and more of a pain in the butt for them to get to. So I'll just cut that out like that, and then what I'll do is I'll fill this here in, so they have to go around this path in order to get in. And I'm just gonna go ahead and mine out this gold while I'm here. And we need to start getting a treasure room. Yeah, don't do that. And I think I'm just gonna put it right here because we have this gold vein right here, so it'll be a decent spot to put a treasure room. So we'll just go up here and click this, and we can build that like so, and then they'll start putting treasure in there, and then I'll fill the rest of that in once they start mining it out. Now we got to go down here to our research menu.
Research menu TM open and gave an overview of currently available technologies.
We know.
At the moment, the selection was still limited, but
Yeah.
that would change. After all, this evil crusade had only just begun.
Exactly. Yes, that's to be expected. So we're going to build a hideout. We'll go ahead and just research that. Most of the research you do is instant. Now we need to start getting some evilness before we can get these guys, but the hideout will get us started. And then we're going to grab a couple more of those little guys as well. We need some evilness before we can do anything with her, but we do want this, and I do want to upgrade that to get a couple more creatures under my belt. And oh look, we found another tomb. What is this? Pick this one up. Reduce the creature's wage demands. Okay. I don't know if she uses that. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna place that right there for now, and I don't think anybody will mess with it. Oh man, there's a ton of gold in here. Let's go ahead and get rid of that, and then we need to come up here and we need to fill this in.
Payday.
Oh, actually, we want them to be able to mine that. So let's do that. And then they'll fill this in, and then anybody who comes in is going to have to go all the way around. That way we'll fill that in as well. We need to start building some rooms like ASAP. So let's make this a room here, and let's just go ahead and carve this out, and we'll make this a room as well. Yeah, just carve, no, not that, we'll carve that out. And we'll have to get this gold eventually, but for now, this should do the job. And let's go ahead and fill in the rest of this as treasury. Can you do it? There you go. And we also need a gobbler farm and a hideout. So get to work, little snots. We'll fill this out as our hideout as they dig it out, and this will allow us to start summoning some creatures. So if you look, we oh, actually nope, we don't have a timer before we get attacked. In the skirmishes you have a timer before you get attacked, so that's a thing. All right, so we're just going to continue to fill this out as that, and let's go ahead and get them to mine that out as well. I keep the little snots super busy. It's I don't like to wait around for things. Can you just mine in there like that, and go ahead and mine that out as well. And the good thing about it is you can fill things back in as need be if you don't like where it's at or how it looks or any of that. Like you can see, he's filling this in for us now. So, and then I'll have them go ahead and fill all of this back in here, because I don't want that just left open. I like a very organized dungeon. Okay, so
No one has arachnophobia. A spider nest has been discovered.
Where do we find the spider nest at? Where's it at? Where's it at? That's going to be a problem. Oh, great. Okay, so we can hire some creatures now, so that's not too terrible. Yep. Let's get, there we go. Let's just do that. Go over here and fight the spiders. All right, well then you can pick them up by going to this menu and just clicking them. Now you can see they all have the little hand symbol. So now I can just drop them in here. And then force them to fight the spiders. Yep, kill those spiders. So there's little things you run into like that around here as well. You know, you're gonna run into some little surprises. Okay, so they're good to go. And we need to get the gobbler farm. Let's go ahead and I want to even that out. And then we will put the farm there. Come on, go ahead and take your pickaxe out. Start knocking that down so we can make that all gobbler farm. Yep, there you go. There you go. Knock that one out too. Yep, okay. And I want to bring that to right there, like so. And yeah, that should get us on the way. Now we can start tidying up our dungeon like that and fill that back in. And yeah. Alright, so I know we didn't do a lot of dungeon building this episode, but we had to get through all the prologue stuff and all that's like storyline, you know, story-driven stuff. And I wanted you all to see that so you can follow along with the story because, you know, I feel like that's fun and, you know, I want to see it, so I figured you guys do as well because the story's going to be, it's apparently really good and really funny. So yeah, so that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Be sure to make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of these, and like the video if you liked it, give it a thumbs down if you hated it, that way I know. And yeah, before I go, I want to give a quick shout out to my Patreon supporters. Thank you so much for all of your support. You all are absolutely amazing people. You have no idea how much you help out this channel. If you would like to help support this channel through Patreon, please check out the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. If you're shy and you don't like to comment, just hit that thumbs up button and show your support. Until next time, thanks for watching.